Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. And take it slowly. Gonna find you and make you want me.
Now that I escape, sleepwalk away. Those
Hello, beautiful.
What's going on, movie lovers? Thank you very much for listening to my reviews week in, week out. I really appreciate it. I'm going to start putting my reviews on YouTube with a link on Facebook. I get hundreds of views when I put my stuff on Facebook, which I really appreciate. But I'd like to get some more subscribers to YouTube. So if you see that little red button right down there, click the red button. It's a subscribe button. It doesn't cost any money. It might give me some more views on YouTube or broaden my horizons as far as reaching more audience members. So if you just want to hit that subscribe button, it'd really mean a lot to me. Thank you very much. First things first, I'm going to take this stage, this opportunity to say, if you're in a movie theater, shut the F up. A movie can be ruined by people talking throughout the movie. That happened with Ready or Not, for sure. Shut up, people. So on with the review. Ready or Not. Ready or Not is a mixture of multiple things. It's a horror, thriller, comedy, drama. And I would say 25% of those each. No more horror, no more comedy. A really good mix of thriller, comedy, drama, horror, which is great. Ready or Not has a very simple premise. Basically, a very, very rich family plays a game or multiple games with new inductees to the family on their wedding night. In this case, these games and this family, they come with a lot of baggage and a lot of really cool lore leading up to this big game night scene. And that's what I really dug about the film. It just wasn't basically a haunted house film with horror and comedy. It actually had a background story to where these characters came from and how we got to be at this point in time. I could easily see spin-offs of this type of Ready or Not film because of the different games that were not played. Of course, they come to hide and seek, and hide and seek is the one that nobody wants to play. Because even though the family is, of course, a family and they're tight-knit, not everybody wants to partake in what's about to become. I'll go ahead and say it right now, I had an excellent time with this film. Rarely do you get a horror film that's also a comedy that works together at the same time. Yes, people might think that's hokey. Amy thought it was hokey. But I think of it as dark comedy, dark humor. You know, like I said, horror comedies are hit and miss. If they're good, they're great. If they're bad, don't even watch them. This right here is definitely one that hits all of its marks. There are many, many times that you will be laughing and cringing at the same time. You don't know what emotion to make with your face, and it's awesome. So, Samara Weaving, yes, I am in with the camp that thought it was Margot Robbie when I first saw the trailer. I'm sorry, I was that guy. So it's not Margot Robbie, it's Samara Weaving. And I tell you what, she steals the show. With an ensemble cast, she is absolutely the knockout standout of the whole entire thing. She hasn't been in a whole lot of movies. 3 Billboards, she was in Mayhem, she had a couple other small roles like Babysitter on Netflix, but here she is definitely a star. And the reason I say that is because she is essentially 2 different people throughout the movie. When the movie begins, she's sweet and innocent and charismatic, and has a freeness of herself, no care in the world. But as the movie goes on, she becomes ruthless. Grace becomes ruthless. She becomes a force to be reckoned with. And I'm talking, the acting goes from a 3 to 4 subtlety as far as nuanced character to a heightened 9 to 10. She plays one person and then another person to an awesome effect. Another thing I applaud this movie for is the filmmakers did not go into the horror cliche tropes. When you're writing a movie, kind of a haunted house, kind of congested movie, there's the problem of getting into, well, the phones are working, there's windows, there's doors, you can just exit. The film addresses that stuff. It does not fall into a cliche pattern. The main character, by the end of the film, you're actually rooting for her because all of her decisions she's made up until this point actually had a purpose. Okay, so I know I said 25% was the horror, but when I mean horror, I mean horror. I mean bloody, disgusting horror. If you don't like that stuff, you might be turned off, but I thought it was freaking awesome. So they're playing this game. She has to survive to the end of the night. There's interweaving plot points. There's mystery and thrillers going, any which direction. And I'm thinking to myself, how in the hell are they going to wrap this film up? I mean, we have so many different characters, and I tell you what, the ending is a freaking knockout. Wow. It is the best part of the film. A lot of characters, subplots get wrapped up within 30 seconds, and it is delightfully awesome. I will say I had a very good time with this film. A lot of people might not like it because of the dark, crude humor. You have to go into the film knowing what you're going to get. You're going to get a dark comedy. You're laughing and you're wincing at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and give Ready or Not an 8.5 balls out of 10, an 8.5 balls out of 10. I really liked it. I'm a person that likes a fast-paced movie that knows what it wants to be and gets it done. I really appreciate it. You guys, thank you very much for hanging with Ball. Don't be talking in the movie theater at all. You guys stay rounded. Have a great night. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. 8.5 balls.
Now that I escape, sleep, walk away.
Yeah.
Those who correlate know the world ain't kick. Jail bars ain't good.